Good morning. Today's Friday, and we all know what that means. Friday Night Magic, Type 2 down in Cool Stuff. I'll be there. Excuse my hair, I just woke up. I was working, messing around on the computer. And this video here is especially for, I'm looking, a guy named Scott TG or Scott MTG. He subscribed to my channel and to my videos. Congratulations. That's pretty cool. You asked me about Valakut and my list and what I use on the deck, which I intend to provide the information to you. If you will give me 1 second here. The deck is really fun. The deck is still really strong despite the hate going around and all these decks that are built just against Valakut. One of the spells that I love to play, and it's really fun, it's like a gamble, is Summoning Trap. The fact that you can, try to cast your primeval with no problem, about counter spells, and if they counter it, you Summoning Trap and you hopefully get into another bomb. It's pretty cool. I like that very much. Give me 1 second. As I work on the computer here, I will show you what I have. The deck's not complicated at all. It's not doesn't run a lot of science. As you can see here, I'm just going over them real quick. Here I have 4 lightning bolts, 4 overgrown battlements. The reason why I run this over Connie Hot expeditions are because of 2 reasons. One is a creature, I can use it to block, and number 2, I can still ramp with it. And if I cast this on turn 2, my opponent, let's say they're playing blue, are afraid to counter that because I carry summoning traps. So this is a turn 2 drop for sure that is gonna enter the battlefield. You're gonna ramp, you're gonna block. A blue player will not counter this unless they're crazy. Obviously 4 explorers, just because I'm running 28 lands, which I'm planning to take 2 lands out and maybe put 2 cost of the hammers. I'm working on that. Gross Pasums, these spells I like much. I like the fact that you pay 3 and you get basically 2 lands on the battlefield / a creature that you can use to block with. I've been known to on turn 5 to cast one of these, get my land, put the token on the battlefield, and sack the token and tap my 2 other lands and cast another one. 2 Gross Passions on turn my turn 1.5 5 lands, which would be on turn 3 or 4. I like Gross Passion a lot. Cultivate is also another pretty good spell. The fact that you take 2 lands out of your library is crazy. You put 1 in your hand, and if you have Explore, you can cast Explore and play the extra land, which is pretty cool. I like Cultivate a lot. As you can see here, I'm not running Harrows. Harrows are risky nowadays because of the hate around the deck that is going around. You don't want to cast Harrow, have a counter, and you lose your land and you don't ramp. So you don't want to do Harrow. If they counter this, big deal, but you don't want to cast a Harrow and get it countered. Believe it or not, I'm only running 2 avenger zendikars, which is okay. The deck is completely fine with only 2. If you really want to push it, play 3 of them. But I recommend you to try the 2. If you don't like it, then put the 3rd in and take out a land or so. Obviously, the 4 primevals are essential in this deck. This one in particular is foil. I don't know if you can see it. I got that in a draft. That was pretty cool. We're running 2 wurmcoil engines, just because this deck tends to take a lot of damage in the beginning against Boros Landfall and aggro decks, and when they attack you, unit response can Summoning Trap and hopefully Summoning Trap into this guy and block gain 6 life. He survives Destructive Forces, and if they are Judgment, you get 2 creatures, 1 Death Touch, 1 lifelink. The guy's pretty crazy. I like him a lot. I would rather put 1 more of these over Avenger Zendikars, just because it gives you security in the game. with the life gaining, and you paying 6 mana for basically 3 creatures, which is pretty cool. Obviously, I'm running 4 summoning traps just because they're so fun. Some people are running 3, but I don't care. I want to run 4. I think I'll tell you why in a second. I played this deck not too long ago on a Type 2 event. Oh, actually on game day. Yes, game day it was. And I split for first and second. Against one of the matches, it was against blue white control. My opponent countered my primeval, and I summoning trap. I got nothing, believe it or not, and I summoning trap again because I had 2 summoning traps in my hand, and I summoning trap into a primeval. So you want to run 4 because casting 2 summoning traps for 0 mana is actually pretty cool. And that's all I run for main board. Sideboard, I'm running. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this like this because I don't see a lot of people playing Valakut anymore. But I still have the Memoricides 3 with 1 swamp just for mirror matches, which was popular back then. I'm running 3 Obstinate Beloth. Believe it or not, I don't know about this, but I'm running Tectonic Edges just because I can fetch him with Primeval and sack a few things. This sideboard was built against mirror, against another Valakut deck that I played against that same day. This is pretty cool. And you want to run 2 Pteranodons. This guy's pretty crazy against control. The fact that he comes into play and you can blow up planeswalkers makes him really, really good. Be a hard cast in this, or even better, summoning trap. And I'm running 3 power classms in the deck, just for aggro decks and stuff like that. I want to put 1 more in the deck, 1 more power classm. That's all I have for the sideboard. It's kind of incomplete, just because I've been playing with my rock deck a lot. But that's all I got for Valakut, and I hope you enjoy it. Scott MTG. This was for you. There you go, Scott MTG.